Welcome to Second Take, the show that focuses on the issues behind the news. The South African small car market has shown tremendous growth over the last 18 months, and several new vehicles have been launched into this segment of the market, with a number of new contenders still to come. We talked to Senior Deputy Editor Irma Venter about this market trend. Irma, welcome to Second Take. Firstly, can you tell us how the small car market has grown?
Well, in 2010, we saw the A segment, that's the very small car market, grow by about 81% compared with 2009. And then the sub-B segment grew with 94% compared to 2009. The first 2 months of this year, we could already see that the entry-level car market has been up by about 80% compared with the first 2 months of 2010. So this trend is definitely continuing. Of course, when we talk about A segment and sub-B segment, we're talking about the smaller, the cheaper entry-level type of cars.
What is driving the growth in this segment of the market?
Well, I think as everybody knows, the fuel price is just increasing. We're going to breach 10 Rand a litre very soon. So it's to do with that. Smaller cars, of course, use less fuel, so they're much more popular with people now as the fuel price keeps on increasing. There's the threat of tolling in Gauteng. Gauteng is, of course, the biggest car market in the country, so people want to bring the cost of motoring down. There's, of course, also carbon tax being added to vehicles. Carbon tax is less on smaller cars, using less fuel. So all of these factors are just adding and fueling this whole drive towards smaller cars, including the cost of living that's just continuing to go up, and motoring just needs to be a smaller segment of this cost of living.
Which companies are competing in the small car market?
We've seen a lot of contenders at the moment, which is of course very good for the consumer. They've got a wide range of choice at the moment. What we've seen is that a lot of the local manufacturers, it seems like they kind of abandoned the market a little bit a few years ago. We saw the Taz disappear, that little Mazda Mitch disappeared. City Golf has gone, and that of course left it for the importers to came into the market. They made a huge impact on the market. We saw the Kia Picanto, the Hyundai i10, some Chinese guys, even Great Wall Motors came in with the Florid and the Cool Bear, and this is of course they actually saw sales increasing a lot in this market. And then this was followed by the local manufacturers realizing actually that this is a very important part of the market, and they then re-entered this market with a huge product onslaught. It seems like that's going on for the last 18 months to 24 months now. So we've seen the Volkswagen, the Vivo, the Polo Vivo coming in. That's made locally. It's the best selling passenger car in South Africa at the moment. It's very popular with people. Toyota, of course, after the Taz left the market, they had nothing to fill this part of the segment of the market, but they're back now this month with the iGo. It's 109,000 Rand. You basically get everything. You get ABS, you get airbags, everything you need, air conditioning. And they, of course, bringing in the Etios later this year as well. That will be an India-made car, bigger than the Yaris, but a low price, to also target this segment of the market. The Yaris Zen is there, which they actually just dropped the price of the Yaris as the run out of this particular model comes to the end of its life. We have the Ford Figo, very popular, also made in India. That's coming. Nissan Micra is coming. It's the new Micra. It's coming next month in May. That should also be a very popular contender in the small car market. We've got the Fiat Punto. We've got the importers also not being left behind. They're coming in again. The i10 is going to be juiced up. We've got the Picanto coming in. There's a new Picanto this year. We've got the Kia Rio coming in. So there's a lot of competition at the moment, and I think it's going to benefit the consumer at the bottom end of this market to buy lots of choice with everything added, every accessory added into these vehicles.
Thank you very much. That is the Second Take show for this week. Thank you for watching, and join us again next time for more news analysis.
Led by Martin Creamer, Mining Weekly's bureaus in Perth, Johannesburg and Toronto deliver unrivaled global coverage of the resources industry and the companies shaping it. Creamer Media's Mining Weekly, for mining news around the clock.